Now, the fifth movie on my list that is considered bad according to the internet, that I already seen in my list of movies, is called Freebirds, year 2013, directed by Jimmy Hayward. And so the story of this movie is about a pardoned turkey by the president named Reggie, who now gets to live a carefree lifestyle until a fellow turkey named Jake recruits him for a history-changing mission. Both Reggie and Jake travel back in time to the year, I think, 1621, and the plan is to prevent all turkeys from becoming dinner. And along the way, they meet colonist Miles Standish, who is the villain of the movie, and he wants to capture all the turkeys for the hungry pilgrims. So now the turkeys have to stand and face against the pilgrims for their lives. Now, with all that being said, let's take a look at now 3 reasons why this movie is bad according to the internet.
According to the internet, the movie Freebirds has 3 main weaknesses. Number 1, flat characters. Number 2, weak storytelling. And number 3, inconsistent humor. Now back to you.
Now, the number 1 reason being flat characters. Yeah, some of the turkeys are quirky. I think they lack emotional depth. This movie feels like more lazy, fun, random project that they made. The direction of the movie is weird, and the 2 main characters being part of the turkey community, where they have to now fight against the humans. There is also the turkey named Jenny, who is also fighting for freedom for all turkeys everywhere. But towards the ending, it did kind of made it more random of how they were able to solve the conflict. All the actions and motivations of the characters kind of seemed meaningless, and I feel a little hints of Avatar in it. So sometimes the movie characters just feels a little bit uninspiring, or sometimes not that interesting, unfortunately. So for this one, I would have to agree. Now, the second reason we have here is weak storytelling, which is kind of true. This feels kind of like several different story plots from different movies combining them to try to make them work, but ultimately creates a mess. And not only weak storytelling, but also confusing storyline. I just don't get it at times. It is sort of fun to watch, but again, it could be very forgettable. So this one, I would have to also agree. The third and last one is inconsistent humor. I think the whole movie is very inconsistent because you can barely follow along. There is very little connections other than the time travel reveal of Reggie being the messenger for Jake. I mean, we now know who the great turkey is, but with everything else, it just doesn't feel like they care too much about how to make the movie more appealing, make it exciting, or make it even more interesting. And everything else just feels like an extra footage to just have, basically. One of the scenes that I've seen in the movie, for some reason, made me feel like a scene from Monsters Inc. about the yellow hazmat suits. I mean, that's just what I thought. There was nothing I would say that would be too impressive. No actual build-up happening. I think the movie direction was kind of all over the place, but I guess this movie just was built for just entertainment. I'm sure they had some fun making this movie, but there were just a lot of things lacking in this movie. Some things were just missing, I guess. I feel like they could have made the scenes a little bit more meaningful, showcased a little bit more emotional backstories, trying to tell and incorporate a life lesson, and maybe possibly add some more inspiration. But unfortunately, for the third reason, I would have to agree. If you want weird, fun entertainment, I think this movie is kind of fine.